Hi, received a question from Stuart from Reading. Stuart's question was that he'd been installing a new water feed, which is water mains pipe, high density polyethylene water pipe. All your mains water comes in, if you live in a house or a bungalow or whatever, through this size. This is 20mm on the inside, 23mm on the outer diameter. So it's standard push fit plastic plumbing. You could either put a stopcock on here, either a push fit one or a compression fitting. But Stuart had found that using a hacksaw, a junior hacksaw, left a rough edge, which you get, and also he was worried that these small bits of blue plastic could get into his water system and possibly prevent his ceramic taps from closing off properly, because there's a ceramic disc in those taps. You might have them in your bathroom, you might have them in the kitchen, and these little bits, fluffy bits of PVC, this is PE, will get into your taps and stop them working. So we have two options, Stuart. We do an Amtech tool here. This is C0228. This is basically the spring-loaded plastic pipe cutter. It'll cut all sorts of pipe from small, this is 15mm domestic water pipe with the blue barrier. You can see a blue line in here, and it cuts that. If I go to this mark, and you can see literally 2 squeezes, and it's produced a lovely smooth square shoulder. So when you push the fitting on, you won't have any burrs or risk of bits of plastic going in. But this is the HDPE pipe. This is quite tough pipe, and it comes into your house from the water main. And again, you could, I'll just go around to the clean end here. Let's say we want to cut 25mm off the pipe. Literally 1 squeeze, and there we are, a beautifully smooth finish on there. Compare that to the result you get with using a hacksaw, and you can see one is really rough with loose bits. This end is smooth and almost a polished finish. The other option is, and this one has a few more uses, this is C0230. This is the ratcheting pipe cutter. So just take the safety clip off, you open it up, and you can see this will open up and even cut up to 1.25 inch or 32-34mm overflow pipe. So again, we'll go to this cut end here, we'll cut about another 25mm off. That's the 4th squeeze, and again you can see the piece of pipe is cut off very cleanly, no burrs, clean shoulder. So again, just going to the 15mm, the barrier pipe, what they call cross-linked, because it's got a piece of lining in it to stop any chemicals getting in or contamination. Lovely and clean. You can even then go up to, this one will also cut trunking. So again, this is the trunking with a cap on. You have to move quite quickly on this one to get the blade through. But you can see in no time at all it's cut the trunking, and you could spend a bit more time and actually have a better line mark so you can cut it more accurately. This is overflow pipe. This would go from your reservoir in the loft out through the roof into the boards on the side of the house, the soffit boards. This can sometimes be difficult to cut because it's a bit thinner. So you can use this tool here, the ratchet one. You start turning the pipe on the thinner pipe just so the blade gets a cut. And there we are. So if you were working up in your loft, when this goes through the fascia board, it sticks out through the house, and any overflow from your cold water cylinder leaves the house and doesn't cause a flood. So there you have it, Stuart. The two options I would say is CO228, very useful to have. It cuts fuel pipe, it cuts thin bore pipe if you're doing a pond, very useful to have. The ratchet one, which is C0230, cuts small pipe and also up to larger 1.25 inch pipe. And you can see the results take no time at all and give a very professional finish. I hope that answers your question fully. If you have any other questions on Amtech tools for the home garage and garden, please go to amtechdiy.com, and we look forward to answering them.